when you talk about the type of money that he would command, the Trout money, the Harper money, when you talk about what a great player like that really brings to a baseball team, Mike Trout, and the influence that he has had on their postseason success or lack thereof, not Trout's fault, but he's had the production, yet they've had no success in the postseason. Then you also talk about, in addition to those things, you talk about his size. And we've seen what has happened to Dustin Pedroia. We have seen what has happened or what is happening to a skinnier Chris Sale, guys that aren't big horses. And Mookie Betts certainly isn't that. He is a smaller player, and I do not expect his prime to last quite as long. And then the last thing, just look at how the Red Sox won the World Series last year. Now, I know you needed Mookie to get you there. He was the MVP. But they won the World Series because of Steve Pearce, because of a flash in the pan, and Mookie really didn't do anything until garbage time in the series. Mm-hmm. So when you factor all those things together, and again, the money he would command, no, I'm not in favor of the Red Sox re-signing him when his deal is up. Now, do I want them to get rid of him early? No. I want him to stay on the team. Obviously, this year, stay on the team, see if you can maybe fight your way into a wild card situation. And then next year. And then we'll see where we are as they approach the trade deadline next year. But long term, at that size, for that money, in this game, nope, I don't want the Red Sox to re-sign Mookie Betts. I am more concerned. Concerned isn't really the word, but what I would be more concerned with is I know the chatter has centered around the offense, and can the offense step up, and can N'Keal Harry offer anything, and can they start looking like the Patriots and Tom Brady-led offense that we know? But I would be more concerned if the defense has another poor performance, has another poor outing, doesn't look like the defense we saw during the first 7 weeks of the season. That's what would make me most concerned, because this team has established an identity, and it is defense. And we know what wins ultimately in the playoffs. Not the Patrick Mahomes flash or all this and that from the quarterback. The defense wins. They won it last year with defense. They won this year because of defense. If the defense, once again, is subpar, I would be way more nervous than if Tom Brady has another poor game, if the offense looks clunky, if they can't move the ball consistently. It is all about the defense to me. That is their identity. That is the identity of this team to me. And that's what I think wins when you get down to the most important games. I want the defense to bounce back. I want the defense to look like the defense we've seen. I know the competition's a little better. I still want them to look like a dominant defense. I think they will. But that is more important to me than Tom Brady coming into his own and finding all these weapons and scoring 40. I would be much happier with another more rock fight-ish type game, 17-13, than 38-34. That's what I'm looking for. I want the Patriots defense to reemerge this Sunday. I want to see Taco fall. They could use the length. They could use the size. He's huge. I want to watch the huge guy play. That's what I want to do. I think he can help. I think he can be a presence for them and add something that they don't currently have. I just want to see it. I know you just spewed all the basketball stuff, and when this guy gets back and he's underdeveloped and maybe they have injury concerns, fine, but I want to see him.
Listen,
I want to see him. Aaron Rodgers cannot touch Tom Brady in the department of creating a culture for the team, for the organization, being an example, the accountability that Tom Brady holds over his teammates. He can't touch him in those regards. Well, and I think that is why Brady has taken bad defenses to the Super Bowl, why Brady has been to so many Super Bowls. And Aaron Rodgers, whenever I look at Aaron Rodgers, I don't look at how many he's won. I look at how many he's been to. That's the number that stands out to me. He has been to one Super Bowl. Not good enough if you're the greatest or even in that conversation. My conclusion in this is that Kyrie Irving is the main problem.
There's another problem, too. Yeah.
He has to be. Because if it was anybody else causing the primary problem, they would have been traded, I think. That's why Al Horford can't take over the room. Because no matter what Al Horford does or says, he's still not your best player.
I know, but Marcus Smart has been that leader for a long time, and he's never been the best player on this team.
Yes, but, okay, where's that leadership now? Why isn't Marcus Smart's leadership now prevailing? Because he's not the best player. I think when you're not the best player,
it's a lot harder.
You can only take it so far. That's why it's worked for so many decades with the Patriots because Tom Brady has been that leader. He's been the Al Horford. He's been the Marcus Smart. Oh, by the way, he's also the best player. That's why it's worked. Tom Brady and that game that Tom Brady plays at quarterback. Tom Brady, to me, and his game is Jay-Z. It's lasting. Okay. It's a genre. It's a style that lasts and that people will go back to time and time again.
Sure.
The Ravens, to me, I would fear, they're Limp Bizkit. It's new. It's cool. It's working.
Easy.
They're big for a period of time.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how lasting that image, that style of offense can be. Once people sort of settle down and come down from this high that they're currently on, Lamar Jackson takes a lot of hits. Takes a lot of hits for my liking. I wonder, again, how they'll be if they get off schedule, if they get behind in games. They've been so stressless, the defense, the offense, the entire team. I wonder how they'll take getting punched in the mouth because they haven't been punched in the mouth. And can he lead the team back if they encounter some adversity and they're not doing what they've been doing, where they've been dominating every single team? Limp Bizkit was great for a couple of years. It was awesome. They were awesome. They were Grammy nominated. Significant Other was amazing. I mean, they took over.
Easy.
MTV loved them for a few years. And then it sort of wasn't as cool, and other bands reemerged. And what really resonates ultimately prevailed. I'm wondering if that's the Ravens. Now, credit to the Ravens for taking advantage of what they have right now and getting to this point where everybody's trying to figure out they've got this new, hot, exciting thing. I don't know if it's. I still think pocket passing and being able to throw. And when you're Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers and they were able to dominate games when the other team knew that they wanted to throw it all over the yard, they still could do it and they still could dominate. I don't know if Lamar Jackson can do that. I think that if he's forced to throw, I still have questions. And that is the genesis of the position and really of offensive football. You want to throw the ball today in this day and age. That's where I have my reservations with the Ravens. And I don't know. Limp Bizkit didn't last. I don't know if this Ravens offense is going to last.